Hi, here is Marko Njegon, and I'm here to present the project number 2 for the Udacity DevOps Engineer Nano degree, which is based on Microsoft Azure. So the object of this project is mentioned here in the README file, and you can see it directly in Git repo, which is shown here. So this is the repo, and this is where you can find all files which you need to be using and the description, what needs to be done, how to execute, and the project plan. Um, just shortly to describe the solution, you have a Git hub repository on this side, which will, on some change events, so basically on the new commit, execute two things. One is the GitHub Actions, which will do the CI part, which will show a bit later, and it will trigger as well the delivery part, the Azure pipelines, and Azure pipelines will at the end deploy the app service, and on the app service will deploy the Flask app, which will provide an API to the ML application. And you could also see a basic web page. So not to go through the README, I will jump to Azure portal, where you could see how I will now show you how I did copy what I have done to make this work. So basically here I have did clone the Git repo. You will see here that this one is cloned. You could see the files that are basically matching the files in the repo. What also was created here, two resource groups were created. One was the cloud shell storage for the Azure CLI here. Then we have the resource group where our app was deployed. And our app you can find here. So this is the part with an app, and you can see the web page here. So just you have a feeling that it's working. What was also did not mention is that in GitHubs, as I said, there is a CI part with actions themselves, and within the actions we are also on every change creating and setting up the environment. So setting up the Python version, install all dependencies from the requirements.txt, linting and testing, and doing some post-run actions. Here, that was the one part. Now I would go for the Flask pipelines. In Flask pipelines, I will show you now the pipeline itself. So this is the pipeline where it is created in Azure DevOps, under the Azure DevOps umbrella. Here, yeah, I have clicked on the Azure, on the pipeline themselves, and you will see now the pipeline, which is connected to our Git, and I will show you in details the stages and the artifacts collected. So here, if you go to build stage, so you will see that we have initialization, setting the Python, installing the requirements, as mentioned before. What I did extra, I decided to have a testing step and linting step. So that was basically my work. And here you have you will have the step where the application is being deployed. To show you basically the usage, you need to execute the script. Maybe it makes sense to show you in more details what needs to be done. This is fuck. What is happening? Okay, so this is you have a bash script which is making a request towards the port 443, and this is the making a post to have a prediction with these parameters. And I will now show you immediately